Today I have a fall tutorial for you, which looks like this. If you are interested in watching, then please stay on my channel. I do have a haul video for you guys, so that should be up sometime in the next couple days. But just check me out, and I hope you enjoy. Bye! I'm going to get started today with Too Faced Prime Poreless. I love this because it makes my pores look really, really super small, and I have really, really super big pores, so this is an amazing product for me. And that's just going to go all over my cheeks and on my nose. For my foundation, I use an Estee Lauder. It's Double Wear in Desert Beige 12. And I'm just going to dab that all over my face with my fingers. Got a little bit too much on my right cheek there, as you can probably see. Don't worry, I'll fix that in a minute. I love this foundation. It gives such good coverage. It is a full coverage foundation. And then with Rimmel's version of a beauty blender, I'm just going to blend the foundation out all over my face. I love the way that the beauty blender makes my foundation look. It looks amazing. I've had a real beauty blender and I ripped it in half because I use it so much. So now I'm using the Rimmel version, and I have to say I really was digging the original beauty blender a whole lot more than this one, but this one will work until I can get my new one. Next comes Avon's High Brightening Concealer. This works the same way as the MAC Twist Up concealers, but this one is a brightening concealer, so it has a little bit of a shimmer in it, or it's almost as a highlight as well. So that's just going to go underneath my eye, on my chin, the top, in the middle of my forehead, and down the center of my nose, because I really like to look awake, even if I don't want to be. And this is a full coverage concealer, by the way. And then with the beauty blender again, with no additional product on it, I'm just going to blend that into my foundation. And next I'm contouring. This is from Covergirl's Queen Collection. The color's in light brown. This is actually a fake MAC highlighting brush. I'm just going to work that into my cheeks, my forehead, down the center of my nose. I used to use bronzers for my concealer, not my concealer, wow, for my contour, but I found that most of the bronzers that I was using, or that people were recommending to me, were either shimmery or they made me look extremely orange. So I found this one day and I'm like, hey, why not? Just contouring my nose a little bit, and I will look a little bit muddy, but as soon as I get my powder on, it will all blend out and look beautiful. And now we're going to take Clinique's, it's a foundation powder, and we're just going to take an Estee Lauder powder brush and buff this into my face, and it really does help blend out the contour color. Now we're going to take an E.L.F. eye primer. It's a dual-ended primer. It actually has an eyeshadow primer in one end, and then the other is a gel eyeliner setting gel. And that's just going to go all over my lid. I really like this primer because it really does even out your skin tone and cover up any marks, redness, or darkness that you may have on your eyelid. And it keeps eyeshadow on for a very, very long time. Go E.L.F. And for $3, who can beat it? And now we're going to a Bobbi Brown Pop-In kit, and this is a Desert Pink. It's actually a blush, but I'm going to use it as an eyeshadow with a Clinique eyeshadow brush. I love Bobbi Brown blushes and eyeshadows. They're just so pigmented and they're very versatile. You can use a lot of blushes that are like crazy colors and use them for eyeshadows, which I really love. And then with the MAC 224, we're just going to buff in, oh, this is the eye blender by Bobbi Brown. They're the same brush. I'm actually going to use the eye blender in a minute, but I just wanted to show you a comparison. And this is Black Cocoa. It's number 79 in their metallic eyeshadow collection. We're just going to buff this into the outer corner and the crease of our eye. Now you can tone this down to make it a day wear look, or you can make it more foxy for a nighttime look, but this is kind of an in-between, like running out to do errands and I just want to look super glam. And then with the Bobbi Brown, it is the eye blender brush. We're going to go back into that Desert Rose blush and just buff it onto our whole lid just to kind of soften the black cocoa a little bit. And then with the Bobbi Brown touch-up brush, that's really what it's called, we're going to go back in with the Desert Rose blush and just go back into the inner corner of our eye and make sure that all of that pink is nice and touched up and beautiful. You're going to do that on both eyes. Now I have a dual-ended Bobbi Brown brush. It has a flat shader side, and it also has just a plain eyeshadow side, but we're going to use the shader side in the eyeshadow called Bone by Bobbi Brown, and that's just going to go on the inner corner of our eye to really make us look awake and like we had a great night's sleep. And now we're going to take a MAC 210, this is just the pencil brush, and dip back into that black cocoa, and we're going to smudge it in our lower lash line. And then I'm going to take a smudger brush and just go back in and work that out a little bit. And this has no additional product on it. And then I'm going to take an Estee Lauder Double Wear. This is a Stay in Place eye pencil in the color Onyx. And we're just going to line the top of our top eyelid, good lord, and we're also going to very gently line our bottom lash line. And this is an eye pencil that you can put on at 8 o'clock in the morning and get home at 5 p.m. It looks like you just put on a fresh face of makeup. It's that amazing. Estee Lauder, I love you. Just fixing my wing here. Sometimes I overwing and sometimes I underwing. In this case, it was an underwing on my right eye and an overwing on the left. And then we're just going to very gently line the bottom lash line. And you can see I'm just very gently touching it to it and just moving on. Because we already have that black cocoa down there, so it's already going to be dark. Then I'm going to take Estee Lauder's Primer Plus, Lash Primer Plus. And this really helps my mascara stay on for a really long time. It may not look like it's doing much here, but in person it makes your eyelashes super white and it keeps mascara on super long. And then we're going to use Estee Lauder's Double Wear. It is a Zero Smudge Lengthening Mascara, and the name holds true. I've never had this smudge move, and it really does make my eyelashes look 10 times longer than they are. And it stays on for a really long time, just like the eye pencil, which is awesome. Next, we're going to take a blush. It's a Soft Lights Duo in Smashing Aurora by Smashbox. And I'm actually using the blush. It did have a highlighter in it, but it broke and fell out, so that was kind of a bust. And I'm just going to dust this over both cheeks. And then the brush that I'm about to show you coming up, I actually wound up not using because I lost the highlighter I was going to use it with, so I wound up using a liquid highlighter, which didn't work out well. This is a MAC 167 Special Edition. It came in a holiday collection a couple years ago, and I love it. This is Magic by Prescriptives. It's an illuminating liquid potion, and it's just basically a liquid highlighter. And that's just going to go all over my cheeks. Well, I'll say all over, but just the tops of my cheeks. And then I'm going to redust my cheeks with blush. There's no additional product on the brush. And then we're going to take Royal Jelly Lip Balm by Elizabeth Arden. And this has lipstick in the middle and lip balm on the outsides. I love these for fall and winter because they keep your lips hydrated and that you still get an awesome color in the middle. and it feels like silk on your lips. And then I'm just going to take an eyebrow brush and just brush out my brows. Since they're already dark enough, you don't even need to fill them in. And this is the finished look, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you recreate this look, please tag me on Instagram, hashtag KateBeth, hashtag CAITBETH, and I hope to see you guys soon. Bye!